Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just about a week ago, to be precise on December the 12th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $187.54. And at this point my main assumption was that we basically had two options. One of them is bullish option and one of them is bearish. But both of them have a couple of waves in common, and we had to see a retracement to the downside, and I didn't know how deep this retracement might be, and then we have to see another leg to the upside. And guys, take a look right here. Wait a second, I will switch to hourly time frame, and we were at this point, and when I made since I made my previous video, this asset had this first all type of consolidation, and it hit lower price point at $176.9 mark, and then it had a movement to the upside. Is it the same movement that I projected by this bottom of wave 2 and wave B? Well, probably yes. But for now, guys, on today's video, I will show you another option and how you should react on the Palantir's movement, because Palantir doesn't care about your anticipations, about your expectations in regards to its movements. You have to react on its potential price movements in either direction and make your conclusions accordingly to this data. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to receive trade calls on a daily basis with 100% risk-free money-back guarantee offer, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the most recent news that were the drivers for Palantir's movement. And to do so, you can search PLTR Stock and switch to New Stuff folder. And here you can see the first article. And to be honest, I like this website. It accumulates all the recent news related to different assets. And this article was published just yesterday, and it's titled Palantir Stock on December 2025. Price action, US Navy Shipos catalyst, chain reaction with Nvidia, and Wall Street forecasts. And guys, here are the three main catalysts for the month of December. And first of them is $448 million US Navy Shipos interactive contract, shipbuilding operating system. Second catalyst is a chain reaction, so-called chain reaction, a new AI data center build-out platform with Nvidia and Central Point Energy. A third one is a multi-year contract renewal with France's DGSI, Domestic Intelligence Agency. And fourth one, inclusion in a broader US Department of Energy AI collaboration effort, Genesis, so-called Genesis mission. Each has slightly different implications for investors: revenue, durability, reference customers, competitive mode, and the long-term AI operating system for enterprises and government positioning. And guys, these catalysts are well described in this article. I don't want to pay attention in details on this news. If you want, you can read it by yourself, but I want to tell you that these four catalysts are not the short-term catalyst. It will definitely, you can see that $448 million contract alone with US Navy Shipos initiative is a long-term contract that will propel the fundamentals of Palantir for the long period of time. And guys, on top of that, I want to pay attention to the forecasts for this stock in the medium-term perspective. To do so, just click on the forecast tab folder, and you can see that Palantir for now is at the consensus analyst price target among 20 analysts. Yes, the highest price target is set at $255. The lowest price target is set at $50. And in general, I don't think that this asset will go this deep, but I believe that some kind of at least consolidation is still ahead of Palantir's price movements. And on top of that, I want to pay your attention to this tweet that was reposted by Arnie Trezi, one of the long-term bulls on Palantir, and he reposted this tweet. He basically responded to this tweet, and he thinks that it is a misleading forecast, but I will explain you my thoughts. So, the long investor on December 18th wrote this: Palantir will decline by roughly 50% again. And if you don't believe me, look at what happened in February, when it declined by 48% in 2 months, when the market declined by 28%. Except now it is a lot more exposed. And here is this screenshot of the potential head and shoulders pattern. You can see that this is the left shoulder, this is so-called neckline, this is the head, another movement to hit the neckline, and here is the right shoulder, which means potentially we might see this decline in price. And you can see that this person, the long-term holder, the long-term investor, added the FIB levels for Palantir. But guys, well, I partially agree with this forecast, because it is not enough to just pull a FIB retracement tool and make a conclusion based on head and shoulders pattern or any other patterns. You have to use different tools in order to identify where we are on a price chart. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you what do we have on a bigger scale. And to do so, I switch to another pattern, another layout of Palantir, and I want to clean this chart. And here we have several waves. From this lowest point, we have potentially, this is our first wave, second, third, fourth, and this is the top of the fifth wave. And if this price movement has a completed structure, completed wave structure to this top, we might see deeper retracement. And in this case, yes, in this case, I agree with this forecast that we might see this movement to the downside, and potentially a head and shoulders pattern might work. And internally, guys, it looks like this. This is the internal first, second, third, fourth and fifth wave. I have to downgrade this scale, and here is the ABC, potential ABC correction to the downside. And it is nothing more, nothing less than the left shoulder, that is the top of the previous wave on a smaller scale, previous top of the wave on a smaller scale. Then the real top is the head right here, the top of this price action. And this is another neckline that retested by the bottom of the A wave. This is the B wave as the right shoulder, and we have to C wave. In this case, yes, I completely agree that this movement to the downside might happen within a foreseeable future. But on the other hand, guys, let's switch again to previous layout, and here you can see we have different options. Option number one is the ABC to the downside that I marked on a bigger scale. That was the option for Palantir in the most bearish scenario, and in this case we potentially completed A wave to the upside, B wave right here, and we are forming the C wave to the upside to complete this wave. On the other hand, guys, we might have this movement to the upside as just the first wave. This is the second. It is not the deepest one because it reached only, if I pull Fib retracement tool, it reached only, it broke 0.236, but it didn't hit the 0.382 level. It is acceptable, but usually it should go a little bit deeper. That is why I didn't like this setup, but it is still technically valid. So, and in this case, we might see the top of our third wave at this point. Then we have to see the retracement to the downside to complete the fourth wave, and next leg to the upside that should break even this top. And in this case, guys, on a bigger scale, we will have the breakout above this top, and we will have an extension in the fifth wave. And on a bigger scale, fifth wave should be at this point. But so far, it is too early to make this assumption, and we have another potential option that ABC is, wait a second, I want to remove some tools. I want to remove this tool, and the B wave might be somewhere here, because technically speaking, this asset hit golden pocket range, statistically the most probable range of trend reversal. And if it is the A wave, if it is the B wave, and then I don't like this quite substantial ABC internally with very shallow C wave to the upside, and in this case, yes, we might see the trend reversal basically from this point that will land somewhere lower. And the confirmation, guys, we have to see the confirmations of each of these layouts, of each of these projections. The confirmation will be breakouts below or above crucial points. So first, confirmation of the formation of the C wave. And it doesn't matter whether it will be another leg to the upside to some higher price points, or it might be the trend reversal from this particular level. The breakout will be only the confirmation of this movement will be the breakout below this bottom. And what is more importantly, guys, on a bigger scale, if I switch again to a bigger scale layout, the breakout will be, the confirmation of this movement will be breakout below this bottom. Because in this case, the fifth wave, internal fifth wave, will be retraced more than 100%. And technically speaking, we don't have any chances anymore to see higher highs on this scale, which means we might see this, if it breaks this bottom, we might see higher price points right after this bottom is formed, and then we might see another cycle, another bull cycle for this asset in the next several years. But for now, guys, let's switch again to first layout. But for now, guys, we have to see more confirmation on its price action, and on a smaller time frame, we have to see either breakout below this bottom to confirm its potential leg to the downside to start to begin the formation of the C wave, or we have to see the breakout, sustained breakout above this previous swing top, swing high, and it is the confluence with this golden pocket range, and we are basically at this point right now, and we have to retest this level in order to confirm its more bullish pattern. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.